Um, Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that travel. Um, Shout out to all of you all. All this week, I've been just giving y'all some great content. All my travelers, yo, show love. Make sure y'all show love on all my avenues. But let's get right into it. You know how you're about to go somewhere, right? You got family in town, you're about to go to a club, you're about to go to a bar, you're about to do something like that, and you start drinking before you're about to go because you want to get a good buzz. It's the same way that happens in travel. Same exact thing. And people say, well, what is your buzz in travel? Your buzz in travel is getting your women right when you get there, right? Because we heterosexual stand-up sidewalk cracking dudes, right? So that's getting your women right before you get there. That's getting the places you want to go right. You got to get your buzz right before you get on that plane, yo. You got to get your buzz right before you get on the plane because it's not the same. Everything gonna cost a little bit more. Things are not gonna be as you thought. So you want to get your buzz right. Most cats will tell you, nah, man, when you get there, this and that. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't believe why. It's like people when they're about to go to the mall, they get dressed up. You get dressed up just to go to the mall, yo. Yaquab, what up? Shalom. Shout out to you, bro. Captain Saver, what up, bro? He said class has started, man. Let's get it in real quick. So it's the same thing you need to do. You know how you get your buzz, you get your favorite drink, because you know if you go into a certain bar or club, you know the drinks are going to be extra expensive. You know the lines are going to be long to get the drinks. You know that the crowd, it might be a long line to get in, depending on what it is. It's all different factors that go into why you want to get your buzz before you go to a nightclub, before you go to a basketball game, before you want to get dressed up, before you go to the mall. You want to get tapered up, you pre-plan, like your pre-game. They call it pre-game, right? So your pre-game needs to be the same way in when you're going over. You need to get my buzz needs to be right. I'm not going none of these countries. I done been out this country over, let's just say, I always say 40, let's just say 30 plus times. Let's. So my buzz needs to be right. All of the guys that you could meet women on the beach. Man, F that. Man, you could do this. Man, F that. Man, when you get there, just get an Uber, tell them you want to go to 56 Kaye Street man, F that. F that. I want my buzz right before I get there. Let me do Airbnb experience. Let me do travel TripAdvisor. Let me do that. Let me go see what tour guides are rocking in these places. Let me do my due diligence. Get your buzz right. You know how you want to feel before you get there and on your way there. That's why I knew I wanted to rock with Jay Clyde. I knew I wanted to rock with Buck. I knew I wanted to rock with my cousin, D Nice. I knew I wanted to rock with Grego. I knew I wanted to rock with the man with the plan. I knew I wanted to rock and so forth and so on. I knew it. So let me go to the airport with these people. Let's be there 5 to 10 deep at the airport, going on the same flight or landing at the same airport at the same damn time. I knew I wanted that. So I made my buzz right. The buzz is the best. Cicero George, what up, bro? I knew I wanted it like that. So and so whoever tell you shouldn't be like this, they're an idiot. I don't care if you dating women in this country. If you still one of those traveling dudes that dating women here, you still want to get your buzz right. You still, before you go on that date, you like, damn, let me knock off a couple drinks before I get in there and call this Uber. So why wouldn't you want to do that when you're traveling, yo? You think things change when you're traveling, dude? You really think it changed? Huh? You really think it changed, bro? It don't change, man. It's all the same. So get your, like, what do you want to do? Like, I know what I want to do next time I go out this country. And I got a big event scheduled. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know I got something pre-planned and I'm doing it. Cause I know I was like, cause when I land, let me tell you what happened many a times when I went to Brazil. Yo, when I went to Brazil, yo, I got there and I was like, yo, not the same old shit. I don't see how dudes go to these countries and do the same old, like when I go to a club, I want to go to a new spot that's popping. So I know I'm not going to see the same old tired broads I've seen in a juke joint down the street, if they still call it that. But dudes don't see that for themselves. They don't want to, they're like, yo, get your buzz right. Dude, yo, man, I know what to do with. They got the same tired women in there that they've been seeing for 9 years. They got the same, you like, yo. So every time I go to Brazil and I don't do nothing, my buzz be off, yo, when I get on that plane. I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I'm at the airport, some of those times I was like, oh, not the same old. And then when I get there, I'm dragging. Don't get me wrong, when you're around the locals, them people know how to party, depending on where you're going. But I was like, yo, not the same old thing every flight, not the same old place. Dudes seem to be cool with that. Yo, let me just get out of the country and go to the same old. Not me. That's why I ain't trying to do what J. Clyde doing, stay in South America. No. J. Clyde didn't alienate himself. So when somebody see him in a new place, J. Clyde gonna be looking crazy. They gonna be like, yo, I thought you only want to go to South America. That's why I ain't want to limit myself. Because I don't want to go to just no damn Brazil. That's why I changed my name. That's why I changed my name. Let them dudes have Brazil. They can have it. I want to be worldwide. International for real, for real. That's not really international when you stay on one side. No knock to J. Clyde, but I'm talking about all you dudes and all you dudes like J. Clyde. Y'all could stay in South America. Cool. Grego want to stay in South America? Y'all all could do it. Cool. Now, Grego like Philippines, but Grego only want to go to the Philippines, so I don't even want to do that either. So, no knock to Grego. I don't want to just do South America and the Philippines. Hell no. I want to go all around this earth. Ain't how I get new cigars, man. Well, I see that torch. I made that torch too powerful. Yes, took Mr. Worldwide from Pivot. Yeah, I got that from him. Shout out to him. He got every song saying Mr. Worldwide in it. I might as well take it. I might as well take it. Oh, let me drink to the crabs, all you haters. And people that leave comments on my channel that sound dumb and stupid and not thought out, they just get deleted. Because you're never gonna stop this. We always gonna want that buzz to go foreign. We always gonna pre-plan. We always gonna pre-package everything. Put baby step aside. Yes, you ain't playing. Nah, I ain't playing. Cuba looks like it's a good move with the low crime and all. Yo, let me just get on this. And I had to set a pregame, and which is a buzz for get my buzz on for Cuba also, yo. Cause I heard so much about Cuba. I went and did my own research. I went and talked to locals, went to a Cuban club. You see how I pre-planned and I got my buzz on before I went? Cause I said, yo, this is what I like to do. And then Cubans told me, okay, if that's what you like to do, this is what Cuba has to offer. This is what you could do to help out the people when you go also. So shout out to all the Cubans that told me that who live in America. Because there's Cubans there that need help also. But yo, was dope about Cuba is I was walking the streets 3, 4 a.m., no problems. Locals was out chilling. The only thing I hate about Cuba, their restaurants close so damn early. It'd be like 9 o'clock and you gotta hurry up and catch it before all of the restaurants are closed. That's the only thing I like about Cuba. I'm like, man, you got all these tourists here. Why y'all closing these restaurants so damn early? So the food is smashing. Yo, the food is the food is right from the ground, the cows, all that. So the food is smashing. So Cuba's dope, but I had to get my buzz on. I had to like take that drink with everything I wanted to do there. I wanted to go to White Sands Beach. I went. I just met a Cuban guy I work with, and him and I was rocking it out, speaking in Spanish. He was like, yo, your Spanish is good. I'm like, no, it ain't. He said, yo, I'm telling you, yes, it is. So he was rocking out with me. He said, how you do? I said, I speak Portuguese better. And he was like, I know a little bit Portuguese, but he don't know much, but he able to understand a little Portuguese. Tomorrow I'm going to get some cigars, man. But I've been watching your videos and some others, you know what they do in the city. Patrick, thanks a lot, bro. Pat, you still in Brazil? Thanks a lot for the cash app. What city they do or the town? And I just been like, I've been thinking about it. Havana, everything starts in Havana now. Trump passed that thing where you got to leave out of Havana. No other planes could go nowhere else. So they did a corridor. They made that the corridor. So you got to go through Havana. So if you want to go 3-4 hours away, you're gonna pay about $200-300. Just to let you know, they base their money off the euro. So you're gonna lose money when you go out there. So you just got to know that. So if you got extra money, you gotta take a lot of extra money because it costs to do stuff out there. That's why if you do Airbnb, and make sure everybody know my story out in Cuba. Let me give y'all this Cuba story. What happened to me after I paid $150 to do an event out there? It was $100. It was more like $100, $75 to $100. So let me just say that. When I went to Cuba, there was something that happened, right? You could barely get internet out there, and we know this. Some hotels, internet works okay. It's not fantastic, it works okay in hotels. Them Airbnbs are a little bit different, right? So when I went to Cuba, I prearranged, like I got my buzz on, right? But I had a pregame. I said, yo, let me find something to do. I want to go to one of the private beaches in one of the most remote parts, beautiful, right? So I found these dudes online. It was two guys. One is a Mason, one is not. So I linked up with them. And something happened. Because the address that they gave was not the right street. So if you're in Cuba, you got to understand, the rocks are written on, the street names are written on big ass rocks sitting on the street, and you could barely see them, right? Even when you're driving, right? So it so happened that I was staying right down the street. Yo, this was crazy. I was staying actually in an Airbnb not too far from the pickup point. But the pickup point that he gave in Cuba wasn't the exact pickup point. So I'm sitting there for about 45 minutes. I'm like, yo, where's the car? So I'm texting him in the little, because they got these little hot spots where you sit down and they got Wi-Fi there. You pay for a Wi-Fi card. You sit in these little areas. You see about 50 people on this one street all sharing the internet, right? So that's what I was doing. So I'm sending him messages because you can't get no signal out there, right? Even on your regular phone service. So I'm sending him a message, I'm like, he's sending me message back saying, we here? And so I'm sitting there for 45 minutes. So I was like, something said, go down a little further. And I just happened to run down a little further. It was right when they was pulling off in this old 1957 milk truck van with seats in it. Y'all saw it if y'all remember the original videos. And I was like, so I'm yelling, hey, hey, hey. And so he looked, because they was just loading up. And they was just about to pull off. I said, man, he said, man, I told you in front of the little nursing home type thing. And I was like, yo, I'm sitting, you said 27 27 calle 27. I was like, I was here. And he was like, no. I told you in front of the, so luckily I ran down the block and I saw them happen to pull up. I didn't even know that was them. I saw an African girl. It was two African girls. I think they was from Ghana. And they were getting in the car. And I'm looking. I'm like, oh, those Afro-Cubans? And then I looked again. I said, those ain't black Cubans. I said, they look like they from the continent. And I was right. They was from the continent. All the weave on, looking like it was just crazy. They looked just like they was mimicking Western black women. But that was crazy. And then I looked, I was like, oh, okay, this is them. So he said he looked, they had to rearrange everything because I was there. They had to rearrange everything because I got there. So jumped in the car, police pull us over. Y'all saw that video years ago. Police pull us over, but it was dope. I was gonna go back last year before all this hit. And now all of these countries like, yo, forget what happened. We open it up. Y'all gotta wing it. All of these countries open it up right now. They like, yo, y'all gotta wing it. We don't care. Now, some countries trying to play like they waiting, like Israel and places like that. But other places like, yo, forget all that. The EU, they added some more to their green list. They trying to get that tourism money. They trying to get that tourism money. So it was dope. What y'all saying? Cuba looks like a good move, or low crime years. I've been watching them videos in some others in the city. Yeah, it looks wheelchair accessible too from the videos. Yeah, it is pretty much everywhere. Everywhere is wheelchair accessible in Cuba. Everywhere, because they don't have our technology with elevators, so it's not too many stories or anything like that. Basically, like one level places, one level. Most of the places are one level. So you could get wheelchairs up there easily. A lot of people speak English in Cuba. To be real with you, I was with the locals. Y'all know how I do. I was with the locals. I'm always with the locals. I'm always making like, the dudes who got your back, they seem to attract to me and ready to give their life on the line for me. So luckily the Most High put me in front of those type of people. So I'm always with the locals. So I guess if you get with the locals, you cool, depending on where you stay. If you need places that's wheelchair accessible, then you got to stay in Havana, downtown Havana. That's where you got to stay. Going far off with wheelchairs, I don't know, because you see what we had to do to get to that beach. We had to walk across the lake at low tide, and when we came back, that water got high because it was above my chest, and I'm 6'7", so it was like right here. All of those other people, they was short, so they had to, bro, picture walking across thing and you don't even know what you stepping on. You don't know if you stepping on a turtle. You don't know if you stepping on a snake. You don't know if it's sharks that swim through there. Yo, because it was the ocean right there. It was the wide open ocean. And you know how wells and all that stuff be coming through there. So you never know, man. We've seen some crazy, crazy, crazy things, but we had to walk over there. Then we had to walk up this steep mountain, and we saw when I saw them big ass bull turds on the ground, I was like, oh, hell no. He was like, yo, it's wild bulls out here. And I'm thinking running with the bulls, you know how it was a mimic of, they ran the Moors out of Europe? I'm thinking that them bulls gonna guard, they gonna take them horns, and so that shit is real, bro. That shit is too close. Pat, what up, bro? Captain Savior said, from what I know, Havana's weather will cook you alive. It's true. Yo, that sun ain't no joke out there. It's a beast. Yo, Cuba weather is bro. I thought Brazil was hot, bro. Cuba ain't no joke as far as they weather, bro. I was out there with no trees or nothing, bro. We went to a beach that had no trees over that cliff, no nothing. Everything was further back. I was cooking. I ain't even gonna lie with you. The sweat that was dripping on my face, it dried as it was falling off my face. It dried as it was falling off my face, yo. Tick the creeper. I'm trying to go to Colombia, then Brazil. My Spanish is about one level up from Portuguese. Cartagena, what y'all think? Go do it. J. Clyde gonna say stay out of Medellin anyway. He gonna always say they closed, him and Grego. So he'll tell you to go to Cartagena all day. I don't know. You funny, my man. Say you don't know if you're stepping on a turtle or snake, but not really going in the water through. I'm just experienced, you know. Yeah. Try to get me a chica or two. I don't know about that. Yeah, how y'all smoke bud in Brazil? Do they? Oh, you don't want smoke out there, bro. Now you're in the favela. If y'all do a tour with like Obi or another tour guide or something like that, they might not get you to the, but I don't suggest that in certain countries, man. Only if you really experienced with that country. And you know people. So I don't suggest it. Yeah, Pat, right. She know everybody. Y'all gotta get to know locals, man. The bud out there is weaker, girl. So yeah, y'all gotta get you them guard dogs, man. Don't put that word in there, man. Don't put that W double E word in there. But yeah, so y'all gotta understand that, yo. Y'all gotta understand that it works out a little better. It works out a little better if you like you get, yeah, first, and I'm talking about an actual buzz before you get on the plane. Me, Jay Clyde, all of us gonna be buzzed up when we getting on that plane. We gonna be buzzed up having fun, yo. We gonna be buzzed up having fun. So y'all need to, we gonna all be at the airport together. So that shit gonna be so dope, man. So y'all need to, and I'm talking about an actual buzz, like get a shot of liquor or something. Even if you don't drink, celebrate. I always tell people, if you go into a country for the first time, you need to get you at least a little shot. You need to get you a little shot of something. You need to eat before you even leave. People say, yo, yes, I never see you eat at the airport. No. You'll see me eat some chips or some chocolate or something like that. But like a real meal, I try to stay away from it, depending on how far I gotta go. If it's like 15 hours, nah. I ain't gonna front. I have a feeling if I go to Brazil, I'm gonna have an addiction to that place and I won't travel to other places. Yeah, you will, bro. You will. Yo, that's crazy. There's so many states to do shit. Yo, but I don't think so. Cause if you go to Brazil, let me just give you a little hint, right? If you go to Brazil, you're gonna want to go to all the places that speak Portuguese. You're gonna think about going to Mozambique. You're gonna think about going to Angola. You're gonna think about going to Cape Verde, the little islands where everybody call themselves Cape Verdean. That island where everybody calling themselves Cape Verdean, right? Who they think they better than dark-skinned people. That's how they be thinking up in Massachusetts. I don't understand that. And I've been up there and I've seen it firsthand. And they be who call themselves Cape Verdean. I'll be laughing at them. I'm like, man, get your ass out of here. Have you ever been to Cape Verde? They say no. I say, well then shut up. You just light-skinned. I don't know. They be making their jokes about dark-skinned people and the whole nine. I've seen it, bro, firsthand. So nobody can't tell me for years. Not one experience, not two, not three, not four. I see how they act. But so I don't even care for them. I'm gonna go to the real island with the real people. And it seemed like I've been getting love telling me to come on. So, and I know Roy from Massachusetts, he's just as dark as me. Roy been going to Cape Verde for years. Roy said they got love out there, bro. They got love out there. Yeah, exactly. Yellowism. They got love out there. So they don't be acting like the ones that be here in Boston. They don't be acting like them. It'll be the lightest lady showing you love to the darkest lady in Cape Verde showing you love. So all that stuff that I'm Cape Verdean, shut up. I'll just move on to the next person. Shut up. Y'all don't mean shit to me. You just want that title. Ain't nothing about them showing love to you. But other than that, that's what I tell dudes to do. Because you think I'm not going to... Think about all the places that they speak Portuguese. You think I'm not going to go? You could go to Portugal. If you're scared. If you're scared, say you're scared. And just go to Portugal. Go to Brazil. Go to Sao Paulo. If you want to feel... Go to those places. But that's what I'm telling you, yo. Get drunk in that culture, yo. That's why I say get your buzz on. Get drunk in that culture, yo. Get drunk with the people. Like, know what the people are about. Know what you want to do out there. Yo, get drunk with the experience, yo. And not literally drunk. I'm talking about your mind. It's not literal. I'm talking about your mind. Prepare your mind, yo. Engulf yourself in that, everything you need to know. Because I'm telling you, when I go to all of the different places, like when I went to the Amazon in Brazil, I was like, yo, I'm ready. Because you built for it. You dudes understand you built for it. You got a travel mind in your heart, so to speak. But you got it. You doing that by heart. It's always helicopters flying all around here every time I go live. So it's like fellas got to think about that, yo. Everything is in your ballpark. And that's what I'm telling fellas. I'm like, yo, same way you go to a club, same way you go to the mall, same way you... Even people that go to church. Think about it. Even people that go to church, they get their mind ready to... They going to be nice to everybody. They going to do this. And then as soon as they leave that mother and somebody cut them off in traffic, oh, rock, you mother, you cut me. So go there with a peace of mind, go there thinking positive, and as soon as you get on that plane and come back to America or UK, get ready to get on your defensive. Then you bring out the negativity. But don't bring it over into that country. No. Don't bring it over into that country. Somebody cut you off, all of a sudden you Jesus out. Oh, the Lord doesn't help me. Or you Buddhist out. You everything out. And then as soon as you leave whatever synagogue, temple, whatever spiritual place you gonna cut somebody to clean out. Do that, be just like that when you're going overseas. The same exact way. Oh, David Israel here. It's begun. Now we're waiting on Jay Clyde. Gregor is on the plane somewhere. We're waiting on a few other people to make this live where what it should be. Besides the people that's already here. Something told me to go get more cigars, man, 2 days ago. She must be drunk. Brazil tickets are more expensive than Colombia. Yeah, they are. Before this thing hit and everybody started to have to stay in the house and being scared of sickness, and some people really was sick. Y'all know I had a couple family members who died from contracting this thing. They passed away, so and it really hurt me with one in particular. But luckily I spoke to him every day before he passed. I spoke to him every day. I got his whole life story on video. Yo, that's crazy to be smart enough to get that to somebody that means so much and was born in the 1930s, 1920s. Crazy. So, with that being said, before everything hit, ticket prices were on average about 500 or more, depending on where you go, depending on where you fly from. You could get some deals, some breaks, but on average, to go down there was easily $500 and about $30. The average was about $530 to go out there, about $530. And I know the average everyday working guy not gonna want to pay $500. But I've been there 27 times, leaving directly from Atlanta. Sometimes I did some little tricks, but it still cost a pretty penny for me to go there 27 times, man. You really gotta like travel if you're gonna spend that much money traveling overseas. Let's just be honest. You're gonna spend, I wanted something new and tired of the same old for so many years that I was willing to pay that much to go overseas. Colombia, when I went to Cali, Cali was about $400. It was about $400, so it wasn't that much. I got a surprise for y'all. You'll wait till y'all see something. Well, I'm putting something together. Again, if I had more subscribers, if I had all of this, should it be rocking a little bit more? But y'all see I'm doing good numbers. Some of my videos reached 1,000 views. My other channel got 6,000 views of me in the stadium. Because I got about 7 different channels on YouTube, man. 7. So, Colombia, it was the average. I was seeing tickets as low as $200 to go to Colombia from Florida. Like, yeah, that shit was cheap. Like right now, I'm seeing tickets to go to Colombia for 200 and some change. So, it's pretty cheap to go to Colombia. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap, but who has more? Brazil's gonna be on average probably about 225 or more higher. What I was looking at last week till now, I was just chopping up with somebody. because they want to take a trip right. They going to Brazil with us, but they want to do another trip before they go. And I was like, well, go out there, have fun. Jay Clotter was out there chilling in Colombia. And on average from Florida, man, that thing like 205. I seen a dude show me a ticket, 165 to leave from Florida to Colombia. So if you live in Florida, you definitely got some good prices and all that. You definitely got some. Shout out to all the crabs. I'm gonna keep devouring y'all. So if you, it all depends on. See, Rio and Sao Paulo is the cheapest spots in Brazil, the cheapest spots. But to go somewhere else, to go down there and to do it on a cheap flight when you want to go to another state in Brazil, that's gonna be pretty hectic if you're gonna try to do it on a cheap way. So I like to go to Rio, settle in, drop everything, and go straight to a different state. That's just what I do. And that's pretty expensive also, because a flight might get you 60 if you do it 3 months ahead. But if you do it 2 weeks out and you say, oh, I'm going down to Brazil and then I want to go somewhere else, it's going to be different. Same thing in Colombia. I want to fly from Cali to Cartagena, or I think that's the one. And they wanted more money than I thought. So you just got to do it ahead of time. Wear the do-rag in the West, wear the decent clothes in other countries. Yo, that's where I'm leaving from, ATL. Yeah, so ATL is pretty expensive, yo, because Jay Clyde put me up on this years ago and still school me to this day. Atlanta's the hub. So you're gonna pay more leaving, going to Brazil from the hub. So from any country, it's gonna be about, like I've seen to go over to Asia from Brazil, they want to charge $1,500 more. And I'm like, what? $1,200 more, $900 more. So I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Let me go to another country and leave from there. Those prices are nice for me. Yeah, you should have way more subs. No, I had a lot of subs on my last channel. I deleted the whole thing. I just got rid of the whole damn channel. So I had about, my last channel, I was going up to about 5,000 subscribers and growing. And then I just deleted the shit because I didn't want that dudes that hate American women. So they'll see us at a bar before we about to take our trip. Because usually when y'all see us out on the town in Atlanta, again, getting your buzz on. When y'all see us out in the town in Atlanta, we all getting together. We're about to do something together. We're about to go out the country together and everything. So that's why we would go out. Dudes will leave comments. Yo, I can't believe y'all hanging with. I'll say, yo, let me get rid of these idiots. I don't hate American women. I don't. We love chopping up with them, but as far as dating and marriage, nah, you can cancel that. You ain't got to talk to them. If they got a nasty attitude, just walk away. That's the grown man. That's grown man shit. Just walk away. If you got an American woman who's giving you an attitude that you don't like, but I had on my last channel, I had dudes who really knowing they ain't got that type of energy in real life, but they over the phone, over the computer being keyboard devils. So window shoppers and keyboard devils. So those dudes don't travel out the country anyway. And when they do, they go somewhere safe. So I got rid of that channel for that reason. But now I started all over and I said I want to start from scratch, and we ain't tolerating none of that. We like, yo, you don't want to talk to them, bounce from around them. Why you, if you know they out there in Houston, places like Houston, places like LA, places like Atlanta, places like New York, why you gonna go out? Sit in the house. If you got a problem with them, save your money, and you need to sit on somebody's couch if it's that serious. I got a round trip to Rio for less than 500 from NYC. Yeah, JFK is always cheaper. Let me tell you what I told dudes to do. One of my dudes is flying all the way from Atlanta to JFK, leaving from there, landing straight in Rio, and he paid He paid like $346, yo. I was shocked for the total, for the total to go up to New York and to come all the way back down to Atlanta. I mean, past Atlanta and go to Rio. He paid $346. So, if you want to do that, you don't mind flying. Y'all know I don't care. I did that with Rollo last year. Rollo met me in JFK. I got dropped off in Jersey, and at Newark Airport, I got on the train, met Rollo in New York, got on the PATH train because I'm from there, so I know how to operate. And I just got over there and chilling. The PATH train New York trains look jacked up. It looked like they come from the 1980s. They ain't gonna change it because it's gonna be too expensive for them to get new trains. So they look jacked up, tatted up with all them. They tagged up with all that spray paint on them and stuff like that. Still the same. But it's kind of difficult if you don't know how to. The best thing you do is get women to do it for you. If you know a woman that travels, bro, I can put every amount, bro. Y'all need to utilize women for what they are, bro. They nice with getting this cheap deals, bro. They can find plane tickets on some codes that you ain't even know existed. That's what women do. So use them, get them to help you out. They're your family members, cousins. Say, yo, I'm trying to get a cheap flight. Y'all need to do that. Don't get out your feelings, bro. So we mess with grown men over here. If you ain't grown, then I ain't fucking with you. This and that work again. Oh, Melvin, thanks a lot, yo. Your quab said yes, I promise. Around. All right, cool. I'm not gonna sit there when we're in a foreign land and talk about the scriptures 24 hours a day, or talk about how much you hate somebody. Nah, if you that type of, nah, we ain't gonna get along. If you are cool, you enjoying a moment in a different environment, then your quad we'll blend right in. Y'all know I ain't going to Brazil talking about no nonsense. You already got to worry about your safety and stuff like that. I ain't gonna sit there and this is a luxury. Flying to a different country, going international is a luxury. It's not a need. It's not. No matter how you try to make it a need, it's not a need. You stay your butt in America and stay here if you're gonna have that type of energy. But when you go overseas, you gotta have positive energy. Your Captain Saber said the prices are whack. I don't get what you mean the prices are whack. What you mean? You want it to be $100 to go away to Brazil? That ain't happening. Now, if it was a good season and the airlines is making good money, they'll lower the prices. I've seen it before. They'll lower the prices on some of them trips. Oh, I don't care about this shirt. This shirt old. Y'all seen this on all my vacation. This shirt old. So if I drop wine on this, I don't give a damn. I got this dope ass Brazilian shirt on my website. Y'all go to my website and order one of them Brazilian shirts, bro, that shirt is fire. I can't wait to rock that on camera, but I'm gonna save it for on camera when I get out there. Bob Johnson, look, he named himself Bob Johnson. Shout out to him. You're gonna name yourself after somebody, make sure it's a billionaire. What country are you in, my brother? I'm in America. I'm in America. I got something for you. Shout out to the Traveler ORD, the Solo Traveler ORD. I want to get up with him, but this weekend is going to be hectic. I got to make some extra money. We're about to do a big trip, and I'm about to spend lots of money. So I got to get my hustle game on. I thought it would be cheaper to fly from Colombia to Brazil, but you're better off flying to Florida than going. Yeah, you are. You are. One day I left from Costa Rica to Brazil, and that cost me, from Costa Rica to Brazil, it cost me about $600 and something. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was expensive. I said I'd never do that again. It was expensive. And we had to stop in Chile. I see if I paid that much and we was going straight into Brazil. Nah, So all of those places are like that. Not only Colombia, I paid $635 to go from Costa Rica to Brazil, and that was one way. Let me repeat, that was one way, and a round trip costs about 800 and some change. So that would have been a little cheaper if I would have did that. Should I marry in Brazil and bring her back to America? Do you know what this says, other people? I guess Bob Johnson is trolling. If he's seen my videos, don't say you new to this channel because I don't like that either. But look at my shark video, bro. Melvin said, hell no. He stopped working and put that in there. You're on the wrong channel for that. I will never believe in that. I don't care if I got $1 billion in the bank and I got money to play with. I will never believe in you bringing women back here. Never. Never. He said not a troll. Okay. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for not being one. Because we already got Grego and Jay Clyde to deal with. Don't bring her back. Move to her country and y'all can move to a country that's not westernized. Yup, Pat, no. Pat just was in Brazil when last week. Pat, how did that go, bro? Are you still out there or you came back? I think you came back. Bob John said all positivity. Oh yeah, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, we now, people mad at me for even saying this, but y'all know I'm gonna do me. I believe in marriage, but I don't believe in a contractual marriage. Let me repeat. I believe in marriage, but I don't believe in a contractual state of marriage. If you guys are going to get married, let it be a bond that you make between yourselves. And make sure you keep your word, fellas. If you're going to sustain her and your living out in those other countries, make sure you got a backup plan for her. So, because if you down and out and you low, I guarantee you that guard dog or that great white that you got in a different country, she'll rock with you. I don't care if you don't have money. If she's a true form of what we've been saying and what I've been saying, bro, she'll rock with you even if you're on your deathbed. I've seen it. I've seen dudes that were sick out there. They recovered. They didn't die, but I've seen them, and the women had their backs and didn't let them down. So it can happen. You just got to know what's a guard dog. That's why I need to give the third series on what's a guard. That's the video I need to do. I need the third, because I did 1, 2, now I need to do 3 on my Patreon. So if you ain't part of my Patreon, join it. And then I'm doing exclusive videos when we get out the country, because I'm going to 2 countries. I'm going to 1 country before I go to Brazil. Oh, this is a surprise. I agree. The contract is for the government. Yep, that's all it is. And it was made for those guys who had money back in the day, who got mad at their wives for their wives becoming such and such. So the government stepped in and said, no, you got to take care of this woman if you're going to be with her. So just know what you're getting yourself into, bro. Know the laws of that country, of that land, and go from there. Because I'm not doing a contract. I never do it. So I don't care who it is. The only way I do a contract, if I know that there's no possibility of any Western influence or anything like that, then I'm cool. I meet a woman in the backwoods of the jungles of Brazil in the Amazon who don't have no access to internet. Some of them do. I got a jungle that I was waiting to put on YouTube, but I did it. But I would go to a place like Cuba. I marry somebody literally. Let me tell you how this works. You know for a fact that Cuba, the laws in it is totally different, right? So I go like marry somebody contractually, government-wise in Cuba on paper before I do anywhere else. Because I know for a fact that a place like Cuba don't rock with the US in that manner. So I know like countries like that, then but you got to do your due diligence. As soon as the moment they say that they're adhering to westernized or United States of America or European law, we done. So I don't think dudes in the UK should do it because they rock with they rock with Europe. Cuba rocks with Europe. So because as you see, you got to change your money over into euros to go to Cuba, a place like Cuba. Shout out to King Sigma also. He's trying to go out the country also. We did a live stream about Monday. What was that? Sunday or Monday? And damn, I ain't do one for a while. That was either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. And he said that he's trying to go out the country. So shout out to him for trying to find a spot that's like cool, cheap, that he got money to play with. So shout out to him. Or just don't get married. The problems from both sides. But yeah, you can. You can not get. It's only your choice. See, I don't knock anybody for their choice. I don't understand why dudes get online and knock dudes who want to get married. He got to learn his lesson the hard way. Let him learn. Let him learn. If he got to learn the hard way till he lose all of his money and damn near lose his mind, he got to learn. That ain't for us to decide for none of these dudes. We tell them don't do it. They don't do it. Oh well. Who cares? Who gives a damn? I don't give a damn what no dude is doing with his economics. I just warn him. He don't heed the warning. He can do him. Make his own. If you go out there and get married, make your own. I don't suggest you a foreign woman move here to the United States of America and you get married to her. That's not good. You got $100,000 in the bank. You got 50,000. You got 30,000. It took you about 15 years to say that 30,000. And you gonna give that up to somebody? Hell no. I don't care if you want little money or big money. Hell no. So, but if you choose to do it, so be it. Do you? I'm gonna watch from afar. Hopefully everything. I'm not gonna wish bad upon them. Hopefully everything go well. But when it falls the way it is, when she sees all that access to your paper, so be it. Like Eddie Murphy had this skit. Y'all remember I played it on my last channel that I deleted. Eddie Murphy had this skit where he brought an African woman over to here the States, right? And so he out handling business. But guess who's around that African woman? American women. And they like, girl, you ain't got to take this, girl. You ain't got to stay in this house by yourself. Girl, you need to go after him. You know you could divorce him and take half. All of these women are in her ear telling her to take half. And Eddie Murphy did this skit in the 80s. And the skit still holds strong to this day. I must need to re-upload that on my channel. This skit still holds to this day. And she said, so Eddie Murphy came home in the skit. He was like, oh, how y'all doing? Oh, how you doing, Eddie? And they acting nice to her, but throwing that fucking poison in his wife's ear from Africa. His wife that came here from the continent, they throwing, I forgot what country she came from, but they throwing all that poison in her ear. And then when Eddie Murphy came through the door after handling his business all day, he saw them in there and they was like, oh girl, we gonna get out of here. Hey, Eddie, acting all nice to her, but then throwing poison in her ear. And Eddie Murphy did this skit in the 80s, bro. And we just started traveling years 2000, 2001, 98, 94. And he did this in the 80s. So all them old heads told him, yo, we been traveling. Obviously you wasn't thinking smart enough. Because if you saw the stuff, they was even putting this stuff out in the 80s. Because they knew what was going to happen. Let's see. Yes, you're right. I had to pull my forklift to the side. And yeah, bro. When you start seeing people talk about giving up their earnings, no. Now, if she got more money than you, do it. Do it. But who is this Mike G who keeps sending me messages to? I don't know. It's just weird. You keep telling me what you're gonna do in the messages, bro. And you've been doing that for like a year, emailing me. I hope that ain't your quad. Please don't say that's him. But but so it's getting to that time, yo. Everybody about to take trips out the country. Most people I know going to Brazil. People I'm seeing are every people, like, yo, I'm going to Brazil, but yo, I'm kind of nervous. I was like, what is there to be nervous of? Stay in the tourist area if you feel that nervous. Like it ain't rocket science. Stay in the tourist area if you feel nervous, or go to a country that you don't go to. Czech Republic, go to, I don't know. I'm not gonna say Germany. All of these countries, oh, yo, y'all got the green light. All these countries have been green lit. That's why they call it the green list, because all of the countries that wasn't accepted are now green lit. Get ready to go to all these countries, and it's cheap right now if you do it a month and a half out. Yo, we Carnival, we getting ready for that. I'm going back in November, New Year's or Carnival. Yo, New Year's in Brazil, I was disappointed, yo. It was fire when y'all saw me on my last channel walking through the streets of Brazil with thousands of people because the traffic was shut down. Yo, that was fire. It brought chill bumps to me. It literally brought chill bumps to I got my laptop is down, but it literally brought chill bumps in bro, we was walking through the streets, I was live streaming. On the streets of Brazil with the thugs, with the regular people, with the women and children, with everybody. We was walking them blocks, all throughout them blocks, shut down the whole street. The highway was shut down for us, bro. Thousands of people, tens of thousands of people was out there at Copacabana, all along that beach. Yo, it was fire, bro. If y'all never experienced nothing like that, bro, you got to. That was fire walking through. The New Year's is the largest New Year's celebration besides China. Out in Brazil, along the beach area, Copacabana, Ipanema, all along there. Barra da Juca, all of that. They could see the fireworks from Barra da Juca because the infrastructure is built kind of different. So it might take you a long ways to go around. But if you go straight down that beach path, it's quicker. You could get to the place in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes, versus you got to go all around the mountains when you catch Uber. So it's different for Brazil. I don't know how it is in China, but it's different for Brazil. Jay Clyde, what up? Shout out to Jay Clyde. But yo, it was fire walking through them streets. And then, bro, we walked back. We walked through the block. I walked all the way back to Central. I literally walked all the way back to Central. So shout out to everybody, man, who was out there on New Year's last year. I was in the mix. Before all of this stuff hit, I was in the mix, hard, heavy, going to like 5 different states in Brazil. So people know how serious I am with this travel joint. I'll be in the United States ending of August. Hope to chop it up with y'all in July. Yo, Pat, you going with us? Pat, you going out there in July? Yo, Pat, you going out there, bro? Yeah, we got a WhatsApp, all the people that's trying to go out there in July, but nobody has joined but the fellas. Rollo, what up? Shout out to Rollo in the damn building. Where Matty goes. So it's it's dope. Y'all need to do more than just Brazil. Y'all need to get ready for Europe, yo. Y'all need to get ready for Asia. South Central Asia. I ain't doing no other Asia. I'm definitely not. I can't. let me just keep my opinions to myself. I'm not going to China. Let's just say that. But I'll do like the Balis, the Philippines, the Thailand. Well, Thailand, I don't know, but I'll do Bali, all of those. I'll do a few other places. So, but other than that, it is what it is. But yeah. So that's what I do. I pre-plan, and I always get to the like, yo, Jay Clark, how long we got before we leave? Damn, I wish I had the other phone. I had to get the other phone to my man, but I don't got my other phone on me. So how many, Jay Clark, how long we got? Well, don't tell the exact date. Just give me a ballpark. You can make a 15 days in between so people won't know. Rollo, thanks a lot for putting that in there, bro. I knew Jay Cloud was going to think smart and come up with something. He said just soon. Jay Cloud, you officially have the Columbia. He said 16 days. Jay Cloud funny. But y'all want to join us out there in July, hit us up. We've been planning this for half of a year. If you hear anybody tell us something, they going to Brazil, anybody doing good, they just heard it from over here. But shout out to them. I'm glad they're going also. No hate, no shade. Y'all know we don't rock like that over here. If you go in there, you got a good spirits. I don't care what group you come from. I don't care what dude, whoever content creator. If they cool, bro, I rocks with them. I rocks with them. If I see them out there, I'm going to show them love. That's just how we do. I ain't going to stick my nose. No, that's dumb. Anybody see Yes walking down the streets of Brazil with a whole bunch of other fellas, like, yo, that's Yes. That's what's up. Don't be doing them side pictures, taking videos of us. And nah, we going to look around and see you because we know how y'all do. Show love. Show love to cats that you see. Jay Clyde be out in Colombia, they show love. The Solo Traveler ORD be out there and they show love. Grego, when they see him, they show love. Who else been out there and they show love? I don't know. Ralph don't really do no good content. So stay on Ralph channel. He don't do no, he just take a video, record it, and throw it up on his channel. No editing, no nothing. It's just dumb. Not he dumb, the way he operate on his channel, he don't operate well. That's why I want him recording me. Jay Clyde win the wedding. What in the hell? Rollo, where do you come up with this stuff at? Yo. Rollo is a trip, bro. Rollo, you a trip. Rollo be having dreams about people doing stuff. But yeah, show love to everybody that you see in groups and stuff like that, yo. Don't be a weirdo, record them on the side. So we'll have somebody far back that you don't know who watching you aim the camera at us. That's what we do. Dudes be walking in the hole, one might be far back doing something and you don't know he with us. Like, yo, that dude was back there recording you. Who? And then now we gonna record your dumb ass. That's just weirdo shit. We don't operate on weirdo shit. You're a fellow traveler like us. Show love. We gonna show love to you. Johnny Flacco saw us talking. That was funny. Me, Jay Clyde, and somebody left. We was all walking. We was walking down the little strip. And Johnny Flacco was like, yo, y'all from America? He just yelled out. Johnny Flacco don't know us from a can of paint. He said, yo, y'all from America? Because he heard us speaking English. We was like, yeah. And what's the dude name? He looked like Richard Roundtree that Johnny Flacco was with. J. Clyde, what's his name? Claude, or his name is Claude, or I forgot his name. He looked like Richard Roundtree. OG. He was just out there chilling with Johnny Flacco. Well, I'm already married to Jamaica, as you're married to Colombia. Yeah, J. Clyde is. J. Clyde rocks with Colombia hard, though, on some real shit. He rocks with Colombia hard, so. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, if you're a dude that always wanted, bro, the passport is the great equalizer, yo. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I'm talking about for the average everyday dude, yo. The average everyday dude, the passport is the great equalizer. Jamaica gonna divorce you. You don't go enough. J. Clyde trolling Rollo. Oh, shit. Hilarious. Shout out to all the haters. We drinking y'all. All y'all haters for us passport American men, UK dudes, in other parts of Europe that are westernized. Shout out to y'all. We gonna drink these haters. Crabs in the barrel. I'm about to go. Yo, the game is on right now. Yeah, the game on right now. I'm about to go watch Lord of the Rings in a second. While I'm watching the game, when it go to halftime, I'm turning on Lord of the Rings. That's like, it's like the top of my favorite movies to watch, bro. So, because, yo, they presented a war for men on dating and marriage, yo. It's been a real war. And we took it head on. We didn't complain. We getting our funds together, and some of us have got our funds together. And we moving thus. I've been in Rio since earlier June. I want to meet up with y'all in July when y'all out there. Look for us around. Yeah, Pat, you gotta email me. Pat, you gotta email me. Pat, you gotta email me, bro. You gotta email me. So I tell you, so many people recognize me. You'll be surprised. Like, yo, I remember you remember the Brazilian lady who came on? I forgot her name because I got her out of my mind. But that I did the little interview with. Let's just say people watch my channel to try to date the women that I put on camera. I don't know that's weird to me. You watch my channel to try to date the women and find them. It's just weird. That's why we don't do the Instagram no more and nothing like that. So, but yo, it's been a dope night tonight, yo. Cold Friday. What y'all got going on, yo? Who leaving the country this weekend? I know Grego's out. Grego chilling. Grego got some business to handle outside the country. Shout out to him. Mark B, always supporting. Shout out to Mark B for them heavy ass cash apps, yo. Yo, Mark B be dropping some heavy ass cash apps, yo. I was like, damn, I ain't getting none all week, and he'll drop something. So shout out to him. Pat, he always dropping something. Shout out to the Red Rollo, Matty Ghost, just so many others, man. So many others. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to all of y'all. He said, no, it's not me. You must be back listening to where you left off at. Yo, I've been said that probably about 30 minutes ago, and Yaquab just now hearing it. You must have. But so with that being, yo, just do y'all. Who I don't know. I don't know. J. Clyde put me on this website. Y'all need to go on this website. It's called Travel Off Path. Go on there if y'all want to get your latest what countries are open, what countries are not open. Travel Off Path. They really stay up to date with that. So shout out to that website. I want to do a website like that. Yo, the day I leave the country is when I'm starting a website like that. I'm gonna start a second one where it's just gonna be all travel news, all travel news. But they got a dope travel leisure or leisure travel, whatever the hell which one it is. Shout out to them also. But they stories, they be trying to be like mainstream media type of travel news, and I don't like that. So their website be all over the place. But hit that thumbs up. Hit everybody, stop what you're doing, hit the thumbs up. If you don't see it, reload the page and then hit the thumbs up before you hit the chat. So shout out to everybody hitting that thumbs up right now. We should be at 40 thumbs up, but of course we got a few haters. You know, women who hate us travel gonna come over here. Dudes who take in women's arguments. Those are the only people that hit the thumbs up. Cause the dudes that left my group, if they hit the thumbs up, they just like the women. They remind me of those women. Cause I'm like, why you hating on somebody who's not hating on you? So, who's not even thinking about you anymore. But you got, sometimes we would say, yo, who could have did it? Then we put two and two together. So it's only the women or the dudes hating on us for or talking about travel, because we gonna keep going out the country. We're gonna keep going. So open up my window, yeah. Man, that Swiss Beats track is fly, bro. That with Rick Ross and DMX. I don't like DMX rapping. The rapping was it wasn't like the old X. But Rick Ross, he was okay. But that track is so fire, they should have came harder. They should have came harder on that track. Bro, that track should have been a track. Now, Rick Ross talking some street shit that many of you miss. But I think they should have came a little harder. So I'm gonna go play that track, blast it real quick. That's my anthem. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Let's go watch this game. I want Atlanta to lose. All you people rooting for Atlanta, screw you. I want Atlanta to lose. So hopefully they do get their butts beat. But I also want Milwaukee to lose. And I don't like them way more than I don't like Atlanta. I can't stand that Giannis dude. But I love greatness. And he turning out to be a great player, man, using his size. So for people like James Harden knocking him for his size, that's stupid. That's like me boxing, and because I got a longer, like a 78-inch reach or more, you're going to knock me for having that. Oh, you're supposed to do that with a 70. Nah, miss me with that. Tank, he fight this weekend, so be prepared for that Tank fight this weekend. He fight this week. There's a lot going on. Atlanta's jumping this weekend. All the other stuff that they're doing, I don't care for, but I only care for that game. And Tank Davis, shout out to him. Hopefully he win. He hit hard as a little guy, so shout out to him. So with all that being said, who else in here? Oh, that's it, your quad? Okay, so that was the last comment. I need me some cigars tomorrow. I've just been chilling, man. I ain't really been on the phone with nobody this weekend. I haven't been on the phone all of this week with no one besides my cousin, my blood cousin, first cousin, Buck. He's my dude. Did I even talk to Clyde? I think I talked to Clyde one day, and that was like Monday or Tuesday. So haven't really been talking to him. I talked to Rod a few days, but I ain't really been rocking with nobody on the phone. Y'all, cause I'm just getting prepared for this trip. I got goosebumps cause I'ma finally ride the plane with a whole bunch of fellas, and that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope to be on a plane with a whole bunch of fellas and we cracking jokes, eating on the plane, having fun, man. We're going to be knocked out. Some of us going to be asleep. Because I know I'm going to be listening to music damn near the entire time. I really don't sleep. So on the planes, I really don't sleep. I might nod off here and there, depending on how tired I am, how much, because I leave straight from the job and go straight on the plane. That's how I get down. You ain't going to see me on the plane. Here go J. Clyde acting bourgeoisie. Okay, J. Clyde, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, J. Clyde, whoop-de-doo. You got first class and J. Clyde gonna be there with the bourgeoisie people. Okay. He ain't gonna be with us back there with us peasants. I gotta assume J. Clyde come in the plane. Sir, can I please have 50 cents, sir? Sir, can I please? I gotta sit backstairs with the chicken, sir. That's what we're gonna be doing to J. Clyde. Could you please buy some porridge, sir? Because he's going to be up there with the bourgeoisie people. Laying down in the bed. Y'all know, them planes going to Brazil, they literally got beds. So J. Clyde going to be laying down, chilling. We got to be up there all stiff up. So, J. Clyde, yeah. Hey, you spend the bread to do it. More power to you. More power to you. he in first class. He in there like swimwear with no scuba gear. All up in that ass of first class. Listen, all up in that ass of first class. Shout out to J. Clyde, man. So, with that being said, yo, peace. I'll come back to see you, man. Oh, J. Clyde is tripping. Oh, man. He said, I'll be back there to see y'all and then walk back up to the first class. J. Clyde, screw you, man. J. Clyde got the curtain. He got the real curtain. She gonna be like, we try to pass the curtain. Sir, what are you doing? I'm gonna sneak up there to first class. Oh, man, they gonna kick me clean off that plane. They gonna say, you cannot return. So, shout out to him, man. Peace.